When a language model reasons through a hard problem, it usually commits to one chain of thought and hopes it's right. But the best game-playing systems don't gamble like that. They search. This is the algorithm behind AlphaGo, and it's increasingly used to make language models reason better. It's called Monte Carlo Tree Search, and here's how it actually works. Now, at its heart, this is a single loop repeated many times over. Watch one pass through it. Start at the root and walk down the tree, choosing children as you go. At each step you balance two pulls, favoring moves that already look strong while still giving underexplored branches a chance. A rule called UCT scores that trade-off for you, so you don't have to guess which branch deserves attention next. Eventually you reach the frontier, a spot the tree hasn't fully mapped yet. Here you expand, adding a fresh child node for one new move or, in a language model, one new reasoning step to try out. This is how the tree grows outward, one carefully chosen branch at a time, into the parts of the problem that still look worth exploring. Then estimate how good that new node really is. Classically, you play the game out randomly to the end and see who wins, which is where the Monte Carlo name comes from. Modern systems skip the dice and score it with a learned value model instead, trading random rollouts for a trained sense of what looks promising. Finally, take whatever result you got and push it back up the path you came from. Every node along the way updates its average value and its visit count, so the tree gets a little wiser with each pass. So why bother with all that machinery? Compare it to how a model normally answers. Greedy decoding commits to a single path. The model picks what looks best right now, token after token, and never reconsiders. If an early step was a dead end, the whole chain quietly goes down with it and there's no recovery. One bad turn near the start can doom an answer that had every chance of being correct. Tree Search refuses to commit early. It grows many candidate paths, scores them, and concentrates its budget on the promising ones. Instead of one lucky guess, you get a deliberate exploration that keeps the best branch it can find. Underneath, 3 ideas make this search effective. First, the loop. Selection, expansion, simulation, and backup repeat thousands of times, and each pass sharpens the tree's estimate of which moves are actually worth pursuing. The more iterations you spend, the more confident and accurate those estimates become. Second, the balance. That UCT rule keeps exploitation and exploration in check, spending most effort on strong moves while still probing uncertain ones, so the search never gets tunnel vision. Lean too far either way and you either miss the best answer or waste your whole budget wandering. Third, the reasoning twist. Treat each move as a partial solution scored by a reward or value model, and the very same search that mastered Go now guides a language model across many possible reasoning paths. Instead of trusting one greedy chain of thought, the model gets to weigh several and keep whichever holds up best. Alright, let's lock in what matters about tree search. Monte Carlo Tree Search is the planning algorithm behind AlphaGo, built from one loop repeated many times. That loop selects a promising path, expands a new node, simulates its value, then backs the result up the tree. A UCT rule balances exploration against exploitation, so the search keeps improving instead of tunneling on one branch. Applied to reasoning, it lets a model search many chains of thought rather than gambling on one. Curious about more AI ideas made simple? Standarity.com is where they live.